A video review of the Fairmont Vancouver Airport Hotel in Vancouver, Canada. I'm Chris, this is the Traveling Princess, and in this video we're going to tell you everything you need to know if you're considering staying at this hotel, including the areas around the hotel, the common parts of the hotel, and the inside of one of the rooms. This room, a 2 double bedroom overlooking the runway here at Vancouver Airport. Now, just a little bit about this hotel. It is located in Vancouver Airport, right above the U.S. departure terminal. Super convenient. They have their own little 15-minute parking area where you can park your car while you check in, bring your stuff to your room. So if you're returning your rental car because you have an early flight, you can totally bring your stuff up to your room and then do that. Right now, the camera we're shooting in the room, from the bathroom into the room, there's kind of these things that'll close off the bathroom from the room that the Traveling Princess is playing with. So I'll show you more about the room in just a moment. But first, let me show you exactly where in the airport this hotel is located. The Fairmont Vancouver Airport is located right in the departures terminal of Vancouver Airport for flights bound to the USA. It has its own entrance from the outside where you can park for 15 minutes if you're checking in. Then from the airport, it has its own escalator, elevator, and staircase. Departures is level 3. The bridge to the Fairmont is level 4. So once you come up the escalator or the elevator or the staircase, then you'll go over this bridge. You can see the check-in counters for Air Canada and United are just down below. There's kind of this neat long chandelier thing. Just to the left, you can see the fitness club that we'll take a look at a little later. Then as you come in the door, the check-in counters are right over here to the left. And there's a lounge right here in the back that right now has live music in it. This evening they said there was live music in the lounge until 10 or 11 at night. It kind of reminds me of something out of Lost in Translation, this, airport hotel that has live music. They also have in-hotel COVID-19 testing. This is the seating area in the lobby if you're waiting for some people. There are some meeting rooms in the back, and then these are the elevators up to the room. And then when you get out of the elevator to the guest room floors are all quite cheery, brightly lit hallways. Not too tall ceilings, but a pretty cheery hallway to get to your room. Now that we've seen everything around the hotel, let's check out the inside of one of the rooms. This is 703, a 2 queen bed room on the 7th floor. Now as you come into the room, it just looks and feels nice right away. There are 2 beds right here. There are some night lights on the wall. There's a little chair over here on the side with a table and a lamp. I will point out the Traveling Princess knocked this over once already, but it's a nice kind of marble table. We've got these windows closed, but I'm going to show you what that looks like outside the window right now at night, and a nice view of the runway. And then if we look at it in the morning the next day, Vancouver Airport right now doesn't have a lot of flights going out of it at night because we're shooting this in November 2021, pandemic time. Okay, so from this corner seat, let me show you around the rest of the room. Right here, there is a small desk with an interesting lamp just right on the desk. I wish there was some overhead light in this room. The room itself is actually kind of on the dark side. One chair here, no wheels on it, so you just kind of push around. Some power ports over here. Let's come and take a look at what we've got inside this thing. And I know it's dark to see in here, but there is a mini fridge right here. And then there is a Keurig coffee machine. There's a teapot. There are wine glasses. There is a personal care kit. We'll check out what's in there later. And there's all sorts of teas. In particular, the teas here, Lot 35 teas. These are the same teas you'll find at the famous Fairmont Empress in Victoria. Really fancy teas. And then one here that looked like it used to be home to a mini bar, but it isn't anymore. The room is big. It has lots of space to store stuff. They helped us up with our luggage earlier, so that was really nice. So just off the main part of the room is the closet. It's illuminated, which is nice. There's an ironing board and iron. Nothing else like umbrellas or things like that, because I guess they don't really expect you to be walking from here. Now back at the front entrance to the room, there's lots of space where you can put stuff. We had a lot of stuff, stroller, car seat, so lots of extra room. This is a connecting room, so you can get these to connect to another room. So I said I'd show you this again later. This is the bathroom that of joins into the rest of the room, so you can open and close these things in case you don't want people to see in the bathroom. There's a large soaking tub. I really like this. There's a big counter for the sink right here. You can put lots of stuff on that too. There's a big walk-in shower right here that has an adjustable head. I really like this, particularly for washing little ones. That's nice to have a special shower area. And finally, there's a separate room for the toilet here as well. Overall, just a really nice big bathroom. I wish almost all hotel bathrooms looked like this. We recently stayed at the Fairmont Empress, where we had those teas that you saw earlier, and I wish their bathrooms were this big. Now that we've seen everything around the hotel and the inside of the rooms, it is time for our final rating and conclusion. And you might be thinking to yourself, Chris, you don't look like you're in the hotel anymore. Where are you? Well, we are back at home. We stayed there because we had a really early morning flight out of Vancouver to come home, and so no time to do this in the hotel room in the morning, but it's the next day, and so it's all fresh right here. So on a scale of 1 to 5 TOEFRs, the Fairmont Vancouver Airport Hotel gets 4.5 TOEFRs. It is the best airport hotel we have stayed in anywhere, and let me tell you why. Pros: the location is great. It's not like some airport hotel that you have to go down a super long hallway to get to the airport or take a shuttle. It is literally right above the U.S. departures terminal. You just take the escalator down from the lobby and you are there. We were flying out of Air Canada, which was literally right there. Like that escalator that you saw me going up at the beginning, it was maybe 50 feet from that to the Air Canada check-in, so that was super amazing. The staff was super great. They helped us with all of our luggage on a cart, and hotels do that, but they were just extra friendly about it, really wanted to help us. I think I refused their cart about 3 times. They were like, we really want to help you, because you look like you have a lot of stuff and a baby in a stroller, and it was totally the right answer. The room was also super quiet. We didn't hear any airplane noise. It is perfectly soundproof. The beds were comfortable. The air conditioning worked well. Our room was nice and cold, and the bathroom was nice with good water pressure, easy to take a shower, easy to bathe our traveling princess, and so overall, just a really great hotel. Now, you might be asking, what's the con? The price. I mean, it's expensive. You know, we could have stayed at a Marriott that was a 10-minute drive away for like $120 a night US. This hotel, while we were staying there in November of 2021, was $220 US per night. So it was expensive on the pricey side. So that's the con. You know, what would it take to get 5 TOEFRs as an airport hotel? Be cheaper. I mean, I liked everything about it, frankly, and so I would definitely stay there again if I had an early morning flight in or out of Vancouver Airport. Okay, open. Thanks for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of our videos, you'll find links on the screen, including our whole Vancouver travel guide series. Because usually we won't say goodbye, because we'll see you in one of those videos. Bye-bye.